The NASCAR All-Star Race. I'm sorry, I know I'm talking about it pretty much a week later, right before the Coca-Cola 600. I already got the chance to watch it when I was doing the iRacing Coca-Cola 600, so let's go. Firstly, you do have to feel for Brad Keselowski. I mean, he's done well in the Daytona dual races, he's done well in those sorts of dual races you see in the Clash, and he won his heat here, but wasn't to be in the actual race, was it? I mean, he wasn't the only one to not be on the lead lap at the end. Suarez was also out from contact. But the third one was Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson, well, he did well in so many points. In fact, think about the fact that he started right at the back because he was busy qualifying for the Indy 500. And then he made his way all the way up to the front through audacious moves such as, only choosing to take 2 tyres when he got to the front. But not having the tyres at the end, that's what really cost him. Elsewhere, a lot of the other top performers probably weren't too surprising. Christopher Bell being the winner. He's been good at these kinds of tracks before. I mean, it makes my preseason predictions even more difficult to come true because now the All-Star and the Clash were won by the 2 JGR cars that are most likely to make it all the way. So, yeah, that makes that prediction a bit more tricky to accomplish, especially, the new champion one as well, given that neither of them have won the Cup Series title before. But elsewhere, Logano, Chastain, not really surprised to see up at the front of the shorter track. Byron just inside the top 10, the same for Reddick or Buescher. But there were some who were slightly more surprising. I mean, Hamlin not being in the top 10 when he did so well at the Clash. Elsewhere, Bowman and Elliott being the top 2 Hendrick cars. Kyle Busch getting into the top 10, Chase Briscoe getting another top 10. I mean, I know I'm talking about these almost like they're a points paying race. I know the All-Star race isn't. But even the performances of the people who made it through the Open, John Hunter Nemechek and Carson Hocevar, they did really well to do that. Ty Dillon getting very close, Eric Jones getting close, McDowell. Bubba Wallace had been running right on the cusp of getting through, but didn't in the end, which I think summarises the 23's campaign in 2025 pretty well. Just close. And almost close enough, but not able to get that final percent that would get them the thing that they need to get to the next point. Now, as for the venue, I think that this is a great use for North Wilkesboro. Now, I mean, I have wanted something like this to be a points-paying race as well. I think the fact that you could have these short half-mile ovals, there should definitely be a way in which you have people qualify through for the main events. They should look at having that as an experimental race format, like how F1 has it now with Monaco this year, where you've got this weird situation where they're forcing 2 stops. Or heck, even in F2 and F3 where they do group qualifying. Or if you remember when Freco would go to Monaco, they have the satellite paddock which is outside of the circuit that they have to drive down to. It's something that would be nice to see. Whether or not it's particularly feasible is another matter altogether, but why not at least consider it? And let's wrap up by talking about the Fox broadcast, because, I mean, it was a good watch, and Fox have generally done pretty well this season, but they're on a reduced schedule now. Like, remember that the handover used to be after the 600, and now the 600 is part of the 10-race stretch that's not on Fox or NBC. It's the 5-race stretch for Prime, followed by the 5-race stretch for TNT. Not that either of them affect me. I'm in the UK, so I would have to watch it on Premier Sports regardless, which is a shame. Because region lock and this stuff, I would have loved to have actually watched the 600 on Prime itself. I mean, I can watch it through a Prime subscription, but it's now the top-up of Premier Sports, which, I mean, gets me the DTM and gets me La Liga, but... Ugh. Just another subscription that I would have to pay to watch racing. Yeah, it's a shame, because there's a lot of good people who've worked with Fox for years who are stepping away. And it's hard to particularly establish why. Because, is it a cost-cutting thing? Is it that they like being at the track and lots of broadcasters are saying, actually, you can do a lot more remote broadcasting now? Because it's a bit like how you see lots of redundancies happening at the moment for cast and crew in TV and radio. Even when the people that run the show are seeing higher profits or higher base salaries for their stars. I don't know, but I would like you to let me know your thoughts, so please do that in the comment section down below. As always, thank you so much for watching and joining, folks, and until next time, it's bye for now.